So my idea in doing all of this isn't to contact the flour with the material. The quick with all the material, almost like when you can see it like explode the resin on the glove. The gloves kind of attract the resin off. You put the hand under the pile, give like the lightest shimmy and like pull your hand up, and it takes the resin off your hand. Where it agglomerates is from the positive and negative from the different polarity from the contaminant for the head. That tells you where if you still have head, if you vibrate and get agglomeration, that means you still have meddling? Yeah. These are really big heads. This is 140 microns. This is 140 to 175 micron heads. Pretty big. Now, the brush pulls kind of like this shit out, right? But in the same time, the airflow from like it acting as a fan, as it floats, the heads want to go in the direction they were flicked or flung, but the contaminant kind of expands further away. So as long as you naturally kind of keep brushing in more of that center area, colors there. This is almost as strong as that balloon. Negatively charged, about 5 to 15 depending on where it holds it at. I forgot my one.
This is more sandy.
Yeah, it's very sandy. It's a different feeling. It's a different charge. It's a different material. It's like separating plastic to like an ore. Like, you'll notice as the screen keeps being freed up, that gritty feeling will keep getting grittier and grittier. I mean, you're doing static right now, you're getting little bumps of the fucking...
No, there's a marked difference when you bring it. And you can clearly see the difference in color.
And even that feeling on the hands feels entirely different. And then you can tell when you almost get it off, but then there's still something left on your hand, but when you go and look at it, it's like, cool, that's actually like mostly stock. Like, it's interesting. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't much matter.
I just want to get it off the box.
hold a basketball with one hand, or that you almost like hand flat while cupping. Anyway, get in there, hand flat, fingers out, and give her a rub and see what you think. Okay. Grab a little bit of that and bring it out. And you can see it's getting darker. You are collecting something on your hand there. I'm gonna pull right now. Shit. See, so just take that, brush that off with the brush in a little tiny spot, and you'll be able to just give you a spot right there. Man, I thought you were gonna go for the big brush.
I thought it was.
Or the little brush.
It's a lot stickier than I.
Yeah, long story. It wasn't about a week ago.
No, the process. Like I didn't think it was as sticky.
Different brush. Different brush. Use that one.
No, but like you see how.
But if you watch where you brush, though, it actually leaves a clean trail. So if you would have started with that one, everything you brushed off wouldn't have flung to a different spot. Because that brush doesn't charge the contaminants as much. But yes, you still. I'll smack your hand. Yeah, fuck that. You're good. Keep rubbing. Slowly get more and more gravitational, like.
And that shouldn't be heads over there.
There will be some, but it will be the smaller ones. Air effectively to move the small. If it was all fluidized, it could be. Going slow picks it up, fast cleans it up. So pick up and clean it. Builds up the bristles, and you can see the darkness about all the way up to about there, right? Mm-hmm. So now I have my doodad. I go over here.
It's coming off.
It's coming off. still shit here. That's my mid. So now if you look at just like what's here, I mean, it wasn't too compared to like what the rest of it was. So we'll do that again now. We'll give it a secondary. I notice that nothing's flying out far. If you notice at first, okay, if you watch, I'm gonna brush about right here. You'll notice stuff fly out to about here. See it? But now if I keep doing it, it won't fly out that far. See how it's staying back further? My head content's been decreased. See a little bit just flew out and then it stopped again. So that's when I stopped doing it. Now that would be then blown over there. That's added back to recleaning or added back to waste biomass to go into ethanol or what have you. But that would be, but I mean now it's clean back out. So I can start brushing it. So all I've been doing still is rubbing with different stages. If I want to do all with the brush, I can do it with the paint. So you watch this. We will. I'll take a little area here. Alright, let's clean that. That was just one little kind of touch. So now, keep on going with it.
And the brush is picking up the contaminants.
And working it through at the same time.
What do you mean working it through?
Just like my hand is working the contaminants through the screen from friction and rolling it, but it's also constantly grabbing contaminants like this, but it's a different type of stage. It's like multiple little feathery stage versus one type. But doing that,
So why are you like putting it into a pile? Can you like elaborate on what?
I'm cleaning the screen.
Okay, but why? Is there any
So the only way I can clean the largest area of screen, the largest surface area of the screen, without taking the mass off the screen is by getting it in the most condensed pile. So wherever I can get it, anywhere, doing this until that sound is once the pores get this shit I had you feel gets lifted out, and then that's when you're back to being able to rub on the mesh. Then you can bring it back over and actually use the mesh for letting contaminants. It's constantly being clogged like a